So the Ram Mandir donation theft that has left devotees across the world outraged. It's a special investigation team which is now widening its probe as it looks to nab all the culprits. Now, in the preliminary findings, the SIT is reported to have flagged serious lapses in the management, pointing to a gross failure in the administration and the monitoring systems. But the report, as per sources, does not exonerate anyone so far. So the donation theft probe, which has now reached the Ram Mandir Trust top leadership. Now, sources say that the Trust General Secretary Champat Rai, who was questioned and who has stepped down as well, now with the investigators are focusing on the administrative decision. Let's tell you exactly how the questioning with Champat Rai progressed. Meanwhile, what has now been said that nearly 3 hours of police questioning where his statement was recorded by the police and he was grilled on the management and the offerings in the statement that is expected to be verified with the other witnesses as well. However, he's now been claiming, according to sources that we are learning, that he had no role to play in the theft. However, when there were suspicions that arose, he immediately took action, caught suspects and also thereafter filed the FIR. Now, when it comes to hiring of the relatives and given employment on the bed of need and not on his decision alone or the other trust members that seems to be involved, including as far as Anil Mishra and Gopal Rao, who also have now stepped down from their respective positions. Now, with this development coming in, the investigation, which is also focusing on the role of the trust and the agreement that it had with the bank, which is the SBI. Now, sources say a certain trust member received up to 40% commissions from the Mandir donations. At least somewhere around 58 lakh rupees were allegedly stolen from these donations. So the SIT has found certain indications that several positions and of the February 2025 MOU were not followed consistently with the State Bank of India. Now, Times Now, meanwhile, which has been reporting from the ground, let's also talk about on the accused and their whereabouts, because over the course of our next coverage, we also have reached the residence of one of the accused identified as Lavkush Mishra. And what we found was a lavish home that was being built in Ayodhya. Now, not doing so much be a crime, but as far as what we have learned, that Lavkush Mishra earned about 15,000 rupees every month. And that is why the funding behind the construction of his new home is said to be under scanner.
This is the under construction house of the accused Lavkush Mishra. In the visuals, you can see that how he was building his house in this locality of Ayodhya. Now, interestingly, Lavkush Mishra only earns rupees 12,000 to 15,000, but we can see the extent with which this house was being constructed in Ayodhya. You can see that all the gate frames, the window frames, they all have been already installed over here, and the construction just began nearly 3 to 4 months back. So now the obvious questions are being raised from where Lavkush Mishra and the other accused in this case were getting money. You can clearly see these window frames, these door frames, and all of this. You can see the wiring. In fact, the wiring of the house was also underway. So the obvious question is that was the siphon of money, the money they siphoned off from the donation was being used in the construction of these houses. So all these properties have now come under the scanner of the police and investigating agencies.
Now, in a breaking update, we are learning that there has been a massive drop in the donations of the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust that seems to have triggered a detailed financial scrutiny. Sources say that the trust collections have fallen by nearly 50% compared to the previous period. Donations that have now dropped around 157 crores to 82.78 crores. Now, the authorities are examining every aspect, right from the bank records to the cash handling logs to the CCTV footages to the donation registers as well, to find out whether the decline is because of lower pilgrim inflow or there is any accounting irregularities that could be noted over this. Now, what is now being said as far as from the period of 2024-2025, around 150 crore donations that were received, and in the following year of 2025-2026, there seems to be a nearly 50% decline in the donations. Let's connect with Ashutosh on this. Ashutosh, क्या इस चोरी की वजह से बताया जा रहा है कि जो दान है उसमें किसी तरीके की कमी की वजह बताई जा रही है, या कमी पहले से ही थी जिसकी वजह से जो छेड़छाड़ की जा रही थी दान पत्र में, उसके हिसाब से अब जो सवाल उठाए जा रहे हैं वो अब सामने आता हुआ नजर आ रहा है? तो कहां पर कमी पाई जा रही है?
देखिए अमिता, पिछले 1 महीने से हम लोग यहाँ पे लगातार रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे हैं और ये साफ तौर पे अब ये नजर आ रहा है और अयोध्या के लोगों से बात करने के भी ये पता चल रहा है कि जून के महीने में इतनी भीड़, इतनी कम भीड़ शायद ही इसके पहले पिछले 4 से 5 सालों में आई हो। जब से ये खबर आई है कि राम मंदिर के चढ़ावा में चोरी की खबर जो सामने आई है, उसके बाद से लोगों की आस्था जो है वो थोड़ी सी एक तरीके से डिगी हुई है और यही कारण भी है कि इस बार पिछले 5 सालों की तुलना में अगर जून का आंकड़ा हम देखें तो काफी कम संख्या में जो भक्त है, जो राम भक्त है, वो अयोध्या पहुंचे हुए हैं। अयोध्या की गंगा सुनी है। राम पर जहां पर सुबह दोपहर शाम लगभग हर वक्त भीड़ लगी रहती थी, वहां पर भी इस वक्त कुछ खालीपन नजर आ रहा है। तो लोगों का ये कहना है कि जिस तरीके से ये चढ़ावा चोरी की घटना आई है, उसका असर साफ तौर पे है। हालांकि हमें अभी आधिकारिक आंकड़ों का इंतजार करना पड़ेगा कि क्या वाकई सिर्फ जो चढ़ावे में कमी आई है या फिर भक्तों की संख्या में या वास्तविक में कमी आई है या फिर नहीं आई है। लेकिन हालात देखने से ऐसा साफ जाहिर हो रहा है कि पिछले सालों के मुकाबले या फिर पिछले कुछ महीनों के मुकाबले जून के महीने में काफी कम संख्या में जो भक्त है वो इस बार अयोध्या आए हैं। अब इसके कई कारण हो सकते हैं। एक तो दूसरा कारण
ज्यादातर तभी देखी जा रही है जब से ये खुलासा हुआ है चंदा चोरी का। एक तरीके से अगर देखा जाए 50% की कमी अगर दान में अगर देखी जाए तो वो बताया जा रहा है, अगर उसके पिछले साल से अगर उसकी तुलना की जाए। आशुतोष, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। द शार्प डिक्लाइन देयर, इफ वी डू अ कंपैरिजन फ्रॉम द ईयर 2024-2025, it was recorded around 150 crores in donations that came in from the bhakts, from the devotees, and then in the following year of 2025-2026, a massive dip of around 50% that has been recorded, around 82.78 crores. This is nearly a 50% decline in the donations that has now come across. But let's talk about the investigation, because the Ayodhya police may soon be seeking the help of the Serious Fraud Investigation Office, or the SFIO, in its probe into the alleged embezzlement of funds linked to the Ram Mandir Trust. Now, with 8 people already placed under arrest and they are now in judicial custody, investigators are now looking to strengthen the financial investigation by tracing the money trail, examining the accounting records, and analyzing the suspected diversion of donations as the investigation that has been gathering pace. तो आशुतोष, अगर इसके बारे में when we get more information, as far as the SFIO now is said to be likely to join, because there is a forensic audit that is now needed as far as the money trail and the financial embezzlement, especially of the donations that may have taken place, to get to the bottom of this. Exactly when did it begin, how much money that has been stolen, and where exactly has that money that is being actually for the purpose of donations that was given by the devotees was used by these individuals. Now, naturally, as the probe is picking pace, and so is the politics, while the property of the accused is said to be under lens. Now, here is the entry of Asauddin Owaisi. He's now added a fresh twist, claiming that the accused homes may have even be demolished by now if they belong to a certain community, asking why the accused in the case are being given a long rope.
अगर ट्रस्ट में गलती हो गई, उस ट्रस्ट में एक मुसलमान को तुम मेंबर बना लेते और बाद में जब ये घोटाला सामने आया तुम उस मुसलमान को ले जाकर एनकाउंटर कर देते, बुलडोजर से उसका घर तोड़ देते, केस क्लोज्ड। चंपक तो मजे में है, चंपक अभी पूरे चंपक मजे में है। आप बताइए क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है बताइए आप। किसका घर नहीं तोड़ा जा रहा है? जिनको गिरफ्तार किया गया उनको पुलिस कस्टडी भी नहीं ली जाती। अब शायद आज के बाद, मेरे बोलने के बाद, शायद कल पुलिस कस्टडी ले ले। बताओ आज क्या हो रहा है उत्तर प्रदेश में।
Well, there's been another development as far as politics is concerned, with the UP Congress chief Ajay Rai also alleging that he was placed under house arrest ahead of his scheduled visit to the Ayodhya Ram Mandir. He's been claiming that the government is scared of their visit and they will non-stop be demanding action over the same. However, later last evening, he was seen offering prayers at the Hanuman Gadi temple at the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, and here's what he said in his latest reaction.
भगवान जब बुलाएंगे तो कोई रोक नहीं पाएगा, ना कोई सरकार नहीं, सत्ता, दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं, योगी न मोदी कोई नहीं रोक सकता। भगवान की कृपा है हम सब पर, और महादेव का मैं भक्त हूँ, बाबा विश्वनाथ का, तो निश्चित तौर से आज भगवान ने बुलाया तो दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं रोक पाई। रामलला का दर्शन करके प्रभु से एक ही चीज मांगा कि जो यहाँ भ्रष्टाचार, जो यहाँ लूट हो रही है, जो चढ़ावा में चोरी हो रही है, भगवान उनके ऊपर निश्चित उनको दंड मिले और कार्रवाई हो। ऐसे लोगों के ऊपर निश्चित कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए जो आज इस पवित्र भूमि को, जो उन्होंने अपमानित किया है, जो इस पवित्र भूमि को कलंकित करने वाले लोगों पर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। आगे हम बात हर जगह उठा रहे हैं कि ये सारे लोगों पर, जो इस ट्रस्ट के लोग हैं, चाहे निपेंद्र मिश्रा हो, चंपत राय बंसल हो, अनिल मिश्रा हो, चाहे वो गोविंद गिरी हो, चाहे वो गोपाल राव हो, सबके ऊपर कार्रवाई, कोई छोटे ऊपर नहीं, सारे बड़ों ऊपर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
Now, the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has also criticized the opposition parties, claiming those who denied the existence of Lord Ram earlier today are suddenly now speaking about faith and want to visit Ayodhya.
वह कांग्रेस जो 2017 के पहले राम के अस्तित्व को ही नकार चुकी थी, श्री कृष्ण के अस्तित्व को ही नकार चुकी थी, आज वो भी कहती है कि राम तो सबके हैं। अब ये लोग सब मचल रहे हैं अयोध्या जाने के लिए। ये विरासत के सम्मान की बात हो या नौजवानों को नौकरी देने की बात। आज मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब हम लोग उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार में कोई सरकारी विज्ञापन निकालते हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश के नौजवान नौकरी प्राप्त करते हैं। यूपी के अंदर आज के दिन पर जो चीजें हैं, मैं देखता हूं जब कोई सरकारी नौकरी के हम नियुक्ति पत्र वितरित करते हैं, रामपुर के भी नौजवानों को नियुक्ति पत्र मिलता है, तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है। ये नौजवान 2017 के पहले वंचित थे।
Well, this is a developing story with more political reactions coming in. We'll also keep our viewers updated on the investigation and exactly where it is now heading. With that, we head into a short break.